Wake up with the sun in a steaming cup. Tune into the show where the vibes heat up. The Morning Mac got the flavor, got the glow. Start it right, let your energy flow. High takes rising like the morning brew. Fresh ideas and a laugh or two. From the first headline to your daily dose. This is the show where your spirit goes. Oh, it's the Morning Mac, where the time don't lag. Get your inspiration packed in a casual swag. Sip it slow, feel the rhythm hit your toes. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. Dreams alive. The Mac got the groove, keeping you in stride. No snooze, just choose to wake up bold. This is your hour, let your story unfold. New ideas with the sunrise spark. Fuel for your fire when the world feels stark. Spinning the tracks of your mental glow. Every listen's a hit on the Morning Mac Show. Oh, it's the Morning Mac, where the time don't lag. Get your inspiration packed in a casual swag. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. New ideas with a sunrise spark. Fuel for your fire when the world feels stark. We're spinning the tracks of your mental glow. Every listen's a hit on the Morning Mac Show. Oh, it's the Morning Mac, where the time don't lag. Get your inspiration packed in a casual swag. Sip it slow, feel the rhythm hit your toes. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. Your toes. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. Roll out of bed, bring your dreams alive. The Mac got the groove, keeping you in stride. No snooze, just choose to wake up bold. This is your hour, let your story unfold.
Grand rising, people. It's your girl Reese, aka the best that ever did it, aka Reese Cup, aka AM Morning, aka you know who this is, you know who would be, and all that other good stuff. I'm sorry. I am sorry. I'm going to apologize to y'all ahead of time. If I say something that offends you, or if I'm dragging, or if I repeat myself, yada yada yada. Don't charge it to my heart. Charge it to the brain, because bad brain, a little slow coming out the gate. But hey, I'm out the gate. That's the main important part of the day. I am out the gate. And I'm out the gate right along with this book here. Bam! Shades of Blue by A.M. Morning. Yes, yes, yes. I'm still enjoying this book. I may not be able to see it, to read it, but I did go on to Amazon, and for one credit, got my book. They give you 2 credits if you're an Amazon Prime member, honey. This book is on Amazon Prime, and I was listening to the story, laughing and kikiing, and then chapter 13. It's called Justice but No Peace. That brought a little tear to my eye. Y'all that got the book, read chapter 13. If you ain't got the book, download it and listen to chapter 13. It's on some real live stuff, some real good stuff is what I'm saying. Some good, the whole book got good stories in it, and and take out what you need from each. I mean, I'm just saying it's just good. Baby, when I was in the hospital, I had the people in the hospital laughing and geeking, and and I gave a couple of copies out to the people that took care of me as a thank you. I gave them a couple of the paperback copies. You can get the paperback from us for $15. Download me directly from the Morning Max Show, or I think Amazon got a sale on them right now. You can get it from anywhere where books are sold, and you can DM me, DM any of us on the Morning Max Show if you want to get a copy of Shades of Blue. And we'll make sure you get what you need, baby. Yes, indeed. I got some hardback copies. I got the paperback copies. And you could digitally download. Some people like to go to the Apple Store. Even the Apple Store on y'all smart Apple devices, you could download it right from the Apple Store. Yup, you can get it. And if you're an Amazon Prime member, yup, you could download it. And like I said, and you can even do the Audible stories. Y'all know for people that like to listen to books and stories and all that, you listen to all them other stuff, Audible stuff. Check out Shades of Blue by AM Morning. I got to get my commercials and stuff back out there, honey, to let the people know this is the holiday season, and it's a good stocking stuffer. Whether you got a digital stocking or a physical stocking stuffer. Physical stuff, this book here in it. That's right. Hey, look, Shades of Blue by AM Morning. And get you some Molly Moss Seymour's too. Stuff that in your stocking too. That's right. It'll help with all the good cognitive skills. And y'all know this is the time of year where all the mucus and stuff be building up in the people. Look, what I got to say about Molly Moss Seymour's, I done said it all. What I got to say about Shades of Blue, I done said it all. And I would say this: no good thing will I withhold from my brother. Meaning, this is a good product. I'm telling y'all about 2 good products. And I'm throwing it out there to y'all in the universe for y'all to get, grab, and snap, grab, dab it, grab it. And it's for all colors, it don't matter what your color, race, creed, and all of that. This is something good for everybody, for everyone's and everyone's. It's timeless and for the ages. That's right. Unlike our bodies, I was sitting there thinking about how the human body is just a wonderment to me. How when you young and vital, how you got all that snapback skin, the thick skin, you lose weight or you lose some pounds and the skin comes right back. Then as you get a little older, the elasticity in the skin, you can become a rubber man. This is what I want to know. When did I become Dr. Reed from the Fantastic Four? When did my body start stretching? I become like Stretch Armstrong. Look at that mess. It's sad when you can pull skin off your wrist. When did I become Stretch? You stretch my skin, I'll probably be able to catch a whole body. Boom. As we get older and as it lose the weight and all that saggy skin, it don't tighten up the same. So while y'all young, y'all need to lift the weights as y'all losing the weight, putting the oil and stuff on the skin so the elasticity can come back. Look, don't get it twisted. My skin is just as soft and supple as the rose petals on a rose. They're so soft and juicy and stuff like this. The only thing about all this nice, smooth, loose skin and everything, it feels so good and cushiony. It's just too much of it. It's just too much of it. You feel what I'm saying? It's just a little stretchy, but it still feel good. It feel all good and silk and velvety. Y'all know what I mean. It feel good. I touch myself. When I touch myself, ooh, girl. Yes, it feels like that.
What?
It's a little too stretchy, the skin, you know. So I'm just letting y'all know. You want to lift weights as you lose weight, as you lose it, so it can tighten up, so it won't be all that stretch Armstrong type of skin. You know, that's what I'm saying. So yeah, definitely. Because the doctor said that I had too much skin now left to tighten up. I can only going to be able to tighten up so much. He said, but the rest of that, they're going to have to just cut it off. So I'm going to be standing up real soon, or somebody gyro staying like this. T-shirt and my panties on. No, that's for Friday, but I'm on the Gabby. Yes, I took all my medicine this morning. I ate me a little cup of oatmeal cereal with my almond milk and stuff. You know, after I got ringed out yesterday by Uncle Eve, like, you better eat something. You sitting up there about to pass out on all that medication. So I said, you know what? He right. Instead of me about to feel like I'm about to faint and pass out, I had my little teeny bowl of, and it was filling enough. I had a Cheerio oatmeal cinnamon oat Cheerios, whatever. It don't have it's not sweet, it's not overly sugary. It got the fiber, whole wheat fiber, and the oats and that I need to put on my stomach to coat it for all of that medicine that I take in the morning. And to get my day going right, I had me a cup of coffee, a little cup of coffee. Yes, that's what I can't even give you 2 thumbs up. I give you 1 thumbs up, though. That was good. That's why I think I'm geeking a little bit. But anywho, let's go on with the show. It's Tall Tale Thursdays. Let's say good morning to the panel, to the guests, to my super producer. Let's see who in the building. We got Molly
in a steaming cup. Tune into the show where the vibes heat up. The morning Mac got the flavor, got the glow. Started right, let your energy flow. High takes rising like the morning brew. Fresh ideas and a laugh or two. From the first headline to your daily dose. This is the show where your spirit goes. Oh, it's the morning.
You said this is Freaky Friday? It sounded like it for a second.
I don't know what's going on,
yeah.
What's up, y'all?
What's up, y'all? Top of the morning.
What up, gang?
I don't know
good,
what
everybody
is. She called me today.
Good morning, Robin.
I called her. She said she had a question for all the panel. She wouldn't tell me what the question was. So she said that she had a question. I don't know where she at. So
when she slide through here, we get it from her.
Yeah.
Who did you say had the question?
She wouldn't tell me.
No, who did you say had the question?
Huh?
Who did you say had the question?
Oh, Felicia.
Oh, Felicia. All right. If she slide through here, I'll reiterate and ask her.
So she said, I got a question I want to ask people on your show. I said, okay.
Auntie right here. Auntie.
She said, where her music?
She said she got
inspiration packed in a casual swag.
Hey.
What's up, Auntie? Good morning. Good morning.
How you doing?
Good morning.
They just woke you up.
Now we're gonna start off this show with your question, because you had a question for the panel. So we're gonna start it off with your energy before we get into what we're talking about today to warm us up. So you remember what that question was you had for Ree or for the panel?
Oh, okay. This is my question.
Wait a minute. Before she get in the question, can I say, hey, Rodney, hey, Uncle E, can I give my men some love?
Oh, we said what's up. We all said good morning, top of the morning, all that. That's why we pressed forward. We already did all that, all our usual, you know. But yeah, for Auntie, go ahead with your question for real.
Here we go. Now, if you knew the exact date and time that you were going to die, what would you want to be doing at that exact time?
That's a solid ass question. Give me a second. Let me marinate on it.
Wow.
You saying the question sound like what I be doing at the time I'm dying is dying, right?
No. This is what I'm saying. Say you knew the exact date. Say, for instance, you knew December the 1st was going to be your last day on Earth, that you was going to pass away, December the 1st. Mm-hmm. And the time would be 12 midnight. Mm-hmm. right? So from this point on, you know that December the 1st is gonna be your last night. So on your last night, what would you want to be doing?
Oh, can I go first?
Hey, go ahead, because she said in the last
Go
night.
ahead.
I mean, she's saying the day, your last day
Day
on
you
earth. How would
dying.
you want to go your last day out?
Yeah.
I would want to be around my
What's up,
family
Kenny?
and friends, turning up and partying and enjoying them for one last good time. I would be wanting to laugh, eat, drink, be merry, dance. And if this is my last go out, I would want to party myself out. Hey, y'all. I don't give my hugs and kisses. Yeah, we want to party, eat, turn up, enjoy me. I would throw myself on the table for you guys to enjoy me immensely. Ask me those questions that you gonna ask me, because you know anything you want. And look, I ain't taking no lies to the grave with me. So you better ask me now, whatever you want to know. I'll be laughing and I'll be joking. I'll be somewhere performing, like going out, making you guys laugh and enjoy.
Going out with a bang. I get it. Yeah. I feel the same way on that one. Who else want to go?
And if I could get a piece of nookie in,
I feel like I would be feeling the same way. I feel like when I will have the power to be heard in a way if I share that I know, or however I can convince people that I know or whatever. I feel like a lot of the things that people refrain from saying because they want to keep the peace, I will go ahead and lay on the table. The first thing I'm doing is having a family meeting. And I'm saying that in terms because I ain't worried about myself. I'm about to be dead, so I ain't worried about that. I'm talking about like as in setting up my sister, because a lot of things that I would love to say to certain people in my family about making sure my sister is straight. A lot of things that out of respect, you keep your mouth shut about certain things. I need to make sure that my sister is set before, because I ain't think I was gonna have no sibling or nothing until I turn about 15. But I want to make sure my sister is straight. Other than that, I mean, I'll drink then. Then I get fucked up and drunk or whatever the fuck. I might get high off some shit I ain't never tried, because I know I'm about to die. So, but my main focus will be my sister. Making sure that she's lined up, school, whatever she's trying to do. And yeah, and everybody make their peace pretty much. I think that's a good question.
Anybody else?
I'm gonna be doing the same shit I'm doing right now. Probably about to smoke a J and sit there playing with my dog. No, I'm gonna let my loved ones and all that. I'm gonna give them their last final speech. I'm gonna get on their nerves for the last fucking time. But I'm the fuck about it here. I'm about here. I know I'll be accepted the shit, so I'm about here. I'm gonna be joking all day. You ain't going where I'm going. I'm gonna make a whole joke out of this shit. Everybody gonna be crying. Oh, you getting out of here tomorrow? I'm gonna be happy as I'll be happy in the child and candy store. I'm gone. I'm out of here. My papers got here last year. My papers be in here by 12. I'm out of here. See y'all when y'all get there.
Right. I ain't mad at that at all.
I can always say
I ain't
I'm
about to
going
be
out
crying. So yeah,
No, I'm gonna be somewhere laughing. I'm gonna be somewhere laughing, having a ball. But I ain't gonna be turned up. Nah, ain't no need me getting all turned up. Nah, hell no. I'm gonna enjoy my last sober day on earth. I'm gonna enjoy the last. I want reality. I want my mental to kick in. I want everything to kick in. Yeah, nigga, you up out of here. You got that ticket you been asking for. Yeah, there it is.
Right. Solid.
Rodney, Molly.
For me, I probably give all my stuff away. Give it all to the people that I want to have things, and personally just give them whatever belongings that I have that I think has any value that they would want, and then I would I definitely spend the last days with my family. I don't know if I would stay. Like the moment I'm getting ready to die, I would probably go somewhere off on my own or something like that. I wouldn't want to. I'm a big fan. I'm a big person about not. I want you to remember me alive, not when I'm dead. Because a lot of times, everybody remember you in the coffin or something like that. Nah, I want you to remember me alive. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever was the last thing I said to you, or what was the last thing we did, or whatever. I want that to be your last memory of me. So that'll probably be what I would do. And I don't really I don't need no family meeting because I already said what I got to say. So,
That's all.
ain't gonna be no news, ain't gonna be no new news coming out, right before I die. Like, hey, I got 3 kids in Puerto Rico, and
ain't no.
I ain't gonna say nothing. Yeah, I'm just gonna give people,
ain't no family meeting and no shit.
Yeah, my biggest thing would be definitely. But I feel like give people their flowers already, so it wouldn't be too much conversation. But I would, personal items that meant something to me that I think would mean something to somebody else, I would take the time to give that to them, and just have that last conversation with whoever it may be. And and I definitely wouldn't waste that time on anybody that I don't want to waste it on.
I know fucking with. Hey, Molly, let me hear what you think.
Oh man, if I know the day I'm dying, it's a wrap. I'm gonna be one of the most talked people about ever, because I know what day I'm dying. So from there, I'm a guy from the future. I'm gonna write books. I'm gonna leave shit behind. I'm not telling nobody nothing. I'm gonna call people like I normally do before I leave them. Let you know, hey, I love you, but I'm not gonna let people know I'm dying. Cause then everybody be rushing over there crying and I can't believe it. Nah, I want you to treat me how you been treating me. Don't treat me good because I'm dying. If you been treating me like shit, treat me like shit that last week. Don't switch up. But I'm definitely gonna make it look like the government did it. They were like, Marley used to talk to me. I'm gonna have them looking like there's some conspiracy behind this shit. And every year they're gonna talk about what really happened to Marley, how he knew the exact time and day he was dying, and all that shit. I'm gonna say they gave me a due date, y'all, and Felicia was behind it. At 12:00 a.m.
Hey, the Grim Reaper.
I'm gonna test the values. I'm gonna rob some banks.
Girl, you get away.
You get to 12 p.m. You try to end it early and shit.
People, I said harming the rich.
You can't even run. When you gonna run?
I was gonna say that. I definitely gonna ask you where you going once you rob the bank.
You gonna try to end it early.
Where you going once you rob the bank? You gonna sit on the front porch and wait for the police to pull up?
You try to go off like Cleo and set it off.
Look. I had a family member that did that. He sure enough did rob the bank and sat on the front porch. Be like, okay, now what?
Nah, my uncle
Fred, he said he'd be listening to his favorite music and being with the people he loves. So I get that.
Have a good time and want to give I want to give all the wealth away to the poor people, to my family. I want to take all the rich people money, give it away.
Today's news, we found Althea McFarlane, author, comedian, and all-around podcaster, still in the bank safe because she ran out of breath. Trying to carry the money out of the bank. Breaking news today.
Breaking news. Breaking news. The super producer with the breaking news.
All you
see is
don't mention my name. Don't get me in it.
They show the CCTV. She got the little electric cart coming out the bank and shit. Money in it.
Lunel number 2.
Yeah, my boy.
Right.
But when she had the gun in the roll later.
She pulled it out of her titty. That's what she did.
You gotta get your road dog.
She pulled out a titty. She put out a gun, a bomb, some rope. She also pulled out the getaway car, all out her titties.
That part.
Her getaway driver, Tink.
Yeah, for real. I seen you share a few things in the group chat. Read, what was on your mind for the day? I seen you share a few things to the group chat. What did you want to approach?
Who, me?
Yes.
Today it was a tall tale Thursday, and I was just remembering on some stuff because that's what it tells.
What's up, Mr. John?
About how I used to be and how the game changed up, and I was thinking of like I am a grand now. I'm not a grand. I'm I'm older. okay, let me, how can I phrase this the right way?
Young.
I'm not young, like I'm not a Doja Cat anymore.
No, you're
I'm
not.
a old cougar.
You never was a Doja Cat.
You passed cougar, baby. You passed cougar. I know what you're talking about. Your
How
cougar.
old you think I am, Uncle E?
We saying that old.
I'm not that old, but it's like I'm at the point where when you
what's
see
up,
the
Mr.
video,
John?
I can relate to that and how the stuff with Grand, where when you talking about, and that was, you know, I was just thinking of that, you know. It reminded me of having conversation with my grandmother, and now I can give the same conversation back to my nieces and my cousins the same way. I didn't understand it when my grandmother was saying it, but I understand it now. That, you know, as you get older, it's that wisdom, and it's nothing to do with education. See, you can be the smartest person in the world. That does not make you wise. What makes you wise is knowing when to implement that education. That's how that wisdom throws out there. You can know everything in the book, but everything ain't meant to be said all at one time. Got to choose that wisdom. Know the right place, when, where, why, where, and how to say things. What makes us wise. Not having the knowledge of it, but using that wisdom. And
where do you think wisdom comes from? You have to go through some things to obtain wisdom.
Right. Experience is a good teacher. But you know, like when my grandma was older, when she was telling me, I didn't understand or grasp what she was saying because I ain't gone through none of that stuff she went through. I'll be like, she tripping. I'm like, that happened to me. I'm gonna do this for you. You know,
right.
We all have our own way of thinking, and I guess that's how the youngest look at us now. If you're older, when you try to impart some wisdom on them, they thinking they're like, no, what you went through, I ain't gone through. No, I ain't gonna do like you did. All I'm saying, keep on living. You be like, surprised.
I ain't mad at that at all. I seen you had some video up there. It was one of the ones that you had sent in the chat. You had a video that was applied to this. It looked like somebody that was speaking to a younger person.
Yes.
Okay. Can we go ahead and play that? I didn't want to cut you off. Can we go ahead and play it?
Yeah.
Okay.
My nationality is Afro-American.
Oh no, that's not the one. That's not Grand.
Okay.
This is pause.
You keep sending videos for you.
I'm sorry, it's out of order. I'm sorry.
Okay. I got you.
Because I only sent 2 in there. It's out of order.
Yeah,
okay.
So that other one.
Next. I got you.
You want me to talk about that one or?
Nah. I pull up the one you want.
Yeah, we were talking about so you can stay on what you're on, and then we get to that one.
Okay.
But keep the dialogue rolling. You know. Let's keep talking.
It's the stuff that you think that you won't use or like what you talking, Grandma tripping, and not till now I see what Grandma was talking about. It's so funny how stuff comes full circle, round and round. That comment they said we keep on now, ain't nothing new under the sun. That's truth being that.
So what's something that? Oh, go ahead now. I think his signal tapping out. I'll let him. Oh, all right. Go ahead. Yeah, his signal tapping out. He was gonna ask you a question. When he comes back, he can ask that. But until he, there. You know what? Molly's pulling up the video.
Okay.
Girl, I know that's right. See, that's how they did it back in the day, girl. They used to just confront you, girl. That's how
confronting her.
They used to call confronting each other.
Grand.
I never been confronted about Rufus Grand.
Right.
Listen, they was doing all that mess. Don't call me talking about no damn Louise. Right. This is Barbara.
I know that's right.
Oh, hey, hanging
what
up.
you said?
Grand.
Couldn't no woman call me confronting shit. I don't give a damn about your wet ass.
Oh,
look,
that's my call me talking about a man that ain't paying your bills, because Rufus was paying my bills, and how I know the check come to my door.
Okay, I know that's
fresh from off the mailbox, straight into my door. And that's how we did it back then. The man brought the check home, and the woman paid the bills, and then she give him some money to get him a pack of cigars and something to drink.
Well, bring them men
So
back.
don't come calling me because you done went and got a wet ass. Congratulations, bitch. Congratulations. Matter of fact, high five.
High five.
You done saved me a night of damn disappointment.
That's my grandma. Bad woman, man. Girl, that's a bad woman right
Calling
there.
me with no mess.
ma'am.
Hello, this is Bob. Click.
Okay, click. That's what I'm talking about.
Stop.
Grand ain't playing with her.
Them older women was different back in the day. They wasn't playing that shit. Bring home the bacon. That's all you needed to do.
And I'm only laughing because I've been through it where I was the young was getting called on, and then now I feel like I'm the grand. I can look, that happened to me. Girl called me up, blah blah this, and I was like, grand. What? Click. These young girls will fight over men. These are not your men, first of all, in a heartbeat. And they want to brawl and fight and disgrace each other for what? Because while y'all two fighting, he done gone down the street with Carol ass. When they all them watching y'all two fight, you know. It's
damn well he ain't going with Carol. He going down the street with Riri. While you sit there and watch them fight over him, you gonna take him down the street. We hip to you, Riri. We are hip to you, grand.
Riri calling the police. Like they out there fighting.
I say women like that okay with getting cheated on. You know, then they make it seem like the women who not okay with getting cheated on, something wrong with them. Like they man out there fucking another woman. Long as he paying these bills, girl, I can care less.
Exactly. Bingo.
You know, he can bring you back AIDS, community, all types of shit. But these women like that today, as long as you bringing money in, it might look different. It ain't coming in the mail. But at the same time, as long as you send them cash apps and shit, they don't question they do. He can do whatever you want. That's why Papa was a Rolling Stone. Back in the day, they always cheating. That's what it sounds like. You okay with this dude out there cheating as long as you get his check? That's one of his checks. He might got other incomes elsewhere. Might got a check going to somebody else's house too. I don't know. I'm not okay with grand and, you know, just ignoring her folks or ignoring people, letting them know her dude out here fucking around on her, and she don't want to hear it because as long as she got the money. I don't like it.
So are you equating the woman like in the video, like the video itself, are you equating her to like them having wisdom? Like instead of being like, you know, different from like today's grandmothers, or you know.
Well, let's ask the grandmother that's on the line. Felicia, what do you think about the video?
Auntie.
I got to go along with grandma because I was the same way. Long as they would put that money in my hand, I don't give a fuck because I knew what he did. Females get on my nerves sometimes. They really actually piss me off because they act like they're dumb and stupid. It seems like they're getting stupider every generation. They're getting stupider and stupider. You name me a period of time when men was not cheating on their wives. Name me a period.
Right, yeah.
Name me a period. That is something that has always been out there. Okay. It's all in the person. Okay. And how, and his values. And you know when you got a cheating ass motherfucking man. And you know there's nothing you're going to do to stop that shit.
Yeah,
but as long as you pay my damn bills, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Go out there and do whatever the fuck you want to, because guess what? I'm gonna do me.
So does anything about the dynamic change then? Like, because I mean,
because women now think that the men are theirs. They're only theirs if he portray himself to be that and demonstrate that he is hers. If he does not demonstrate that, how can she claim him?
Is it possible in your mind? Is it possible, or the way you view things? Is it possible for him to still do what he does and still show you that he's yours? Can he still? Is he still yours? If he,
honey, when he paying my bills, that makes him mine.
That's right, Mom.
Because
that's right, Mom.
As long as my bills are paid, I don't give a fuck what else he spends his money on. As long as his money reaches home first. Take care of home first.
That's right.
Take care of home first. If you can take care of home first, you should have no problem.
I agree 1,000,000,000%.
I think it's sad when we normalize wrong.
No, we know it's wrong. We're not normalizing it. I'm saying you can't. They don't expect it. They get, oh my God, my husband, and break down and act like they don't know what they're going to do. That's my point. Why are you not expecting that at some point or another?
No, I get what
this
you're
is
saying,
something you should always expect unless you know.
No, that's not true. But
I said unless you know.
Unless
unless that man has shown you that he's not that type. Okay, there are all different types of men out there, and you know what type of man you got.
That is
so.
True.
That is what I'm saying. You know you have this type of man. You know it.
But why do you have to choose to settle? I mean, my thing is this: if you know what type of man you got, if you know what type of man you got, then why do you? The thing for me is, if you don't like your situation and you don't change it, then you choosing it. So, in my opinion, when you have women like this, they're choosing this type of relationship.
Wait a minute. Let me back you up for a minute first. Okay. I'm not talking about
that's how it's gonna happen.
A married couple. Okay. Married couples are different than single couples. Okay. Because these single women ain't got no claims whatsoever. Period. Point blank.
Now I got
point blank.
Now I caught up. I'm sorry.
Okay.
So
there's a difference.
Respond to the video before we go to back and forth, because I know how this can get. I want to hear how Rodney feel about what the lady said, E and everybody. Then we can ask questions over that, because this is mind-boggling. I love it. I love it. Rodney, how you feel what the lady said? You agree, disagree? And don't nobody cut him off. This is his opinion. And the next person go, please. And then we can have questions for each other after. Because I got some questions for everybody.
Well, for me, I believe if you settle for that type of relationship, then you have low self-esteem. Because anytime you're willing to put yourself in anytime the second or third place, in my opinion, I'm never going to be second. And that's just me. I'm going to talk for me. I will never be second in my relationship, my household, my anything. Like, nah, if I'm here, I'm first. And if you don't put me first, then I don't need you. It's that simple. So, the only person that you can put in front of me is God. And that's it. I don't care about the kids, none of that. Nah, when I come in the kitchen to eat, you better believe I better get my big piece of chicken. You better believe that everybody gonna wait for dad to get home, or unless I tell them to go ahead and eat all that. Because I am the head of this household, and I go first, but I also treat my wife with that same respect. I'm not out here, I'm not out here doing all this other shit. And the other thing is, man, I don't understand. Like, I'll be honest with y'all. I got one woman. That one woman is enough, man. I don't need 2 headaches. I'm good. I'm good. Like, but I do understand what you're saying as far as dating and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, you start putting claim on niggas when you dating, and that's your fault.
Right.
So I get that.
We're not talking about married people. When you're married, it's different. I agree with you 100%. When you're married, you should know who you're marrying, what type of person you're marrying. Okay. But when you're just going with somebody, you got no claims whatsoever, point blank, period.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Reese, you and your phone, babe. Holla at me. Let me know what's on your mind. But let me know what's on your mind, because the camera on you.
I'm agreeing. That's what I'm agreeing with Rodney and Felicia when they say that when you're dating, you don't have any claims on nobody. And what we tend to do, put claims on them at young age, putting hooks and like, that's mine. I'm like, no, this man, that ain't yours. That's why you and Barbara out there fighting and he going down the street with girl. because he ain't yours. That's not yours. But they tend to, that's mine. That's my man. Blah, 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 blah. Really? No, child. No.
I ain't mad at you. What's up, Aunt? Let me know what you're thinking.
Well, I think this goes back to y'all initial conversation of wisdom. Now, some people use the lack of wisdom because, like you said, they already know what they putting themselves into. You know what I'm saying? Energies are conjoined. Once you start dealing with somebody, energies are conjoined. She's claiming you because she knows she can. She claiming you because she knows she can. You know what I'm saying? You're to be claimed. You're to be claimed. You're looking for somebody to claim you. See, motherfuckers, we fail to realize that some people are just for entertainment purposes. They don't really mean nothing. I understand what she said. Okay, he come home, he paid them bills. You go do what the fuck you want to do. It's a lot of females that he's doing what the fuck he want to do, and he ain't paying no fucking bills. At least she's recognized that, damn, okay, I got this particular kind of dude. It is what it is. I'ma deal with it. My bills getting paid. I got a roof up top of my head. I got food. I got clothes. I got everything I need. Only thing he give me is some dick any goddamn way. So it is what it is. If he want to go out there and do him, guess what? She's letting you know, okay, I know what he's going to do. I'm not going to allow myself to be hurt by the shit this nigga do. But at the same time, I love this nigga. It is what it is. We all know that we all love a little harder than we're supposed to, and we all make bad decisions. But at the same time, that's not saying somebody is messed up. That's not saying no. She knew what she was getting herself into, and she carried it accordingly. Such as a whole lot of females. A lot of females can't do what she do because they don't have the mental power to do that.
That's right.
The average man who pays the bills ain't answering no fucking questions from nobody in the fucking family. If you paying, what the fuck I look like? What'd you say? Why would I answer a question? Where I'm going where the fuck I'm going. That's how it is. Like I said, she's taking advantage of it because it's like, okay, you gonna go do what the fuck you gonna do? You gonna tell me shut the fuck up anyway? All right, pay the fucking bills, and you ain't gotta worry about saying shut the fuck up. Go do you, nigga. And there you go. There's your Newports and your cigarettes. Get the fuck on. I see you when you get drunk. It is what it is. Like I said, the Earls have changed because back then, and I hate to say it, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful when I say this, but a female knew her position, and her position was run your man and run your fucking house. He goes to work. He pays the fucking bills. He drinks. He smokes. Whatever the fuck he's going to do. He goes out with his friends. But at the end of the day, his number one thing that he's thinking about all day, every day is funding his family. That's it. A family is very strong when you have a strong woman behind the family. If you got a female that's just being submissive about every fucking thing, then guess what? You got a fucked up family because nobody's open. Nobody's open. She's gonna say what she gotta say to dude. Period.
I think I heard enough. I'm just lost. It seemed like we normalize being dumb and stupid. That's what it seemed like. Cause at the end of the day, if there's anything outside of that, we wouldn't allow it. Like we wouldn't allow somebody to drink out our liquor cup, pass it to somebody else, and give it back to us. We like, I ain't drinking that shit. But we allow a partner to go out sleep with whoever because of money. That let me know people don't really get in relationships because they actually want to be with the person. They just care about their finances, long as they secure it, and they just do and fuck whoever. But it's like we lose the fact that you can find somebody that actually won't go around sleep on you, that will still pay bills and help you with everything. But we feel like this what we got to settle with, and then we normalize it to the rest of the youth and everybody else. You stupid for not wanting to settle for this because you know he's a cheater. That don't mean you got to deal with him. Deal with somebody who won't cheat on you. That don't mean you. That's like telling somebody, "Oh, I'm in this relationship, but girl, he beating on you." But I know I'm used to it. She know how to deal with it. You'll tell her get out of that situation. But he paid the bills and everything. So what? He's beating her ass.
Okay, Molly, I want you to.
Physical abuse is not mental abuse. They just think like, oh, I can deal with being cheated on and stuff. Like AIDS don't come back. Diseases don't come back. Like y'all okay with this?
Babies don't come back.
And yeah, exactly. Everything come back. people having babies out of it. It's just crazy. Now this kid got to grow up in a whole nother household. It just fucks up families. But we keep doing this because we normalize it. We got grandmas and them saying, girl, this okay because y'all no, if y'all as partners, and she's saying he bring her, they in a relationship, they live together, they're in a relationship. Ain't no boyfriend girlfriend shit. That's that kid shit when you're in elementary. When y'all in relationship, y'all grown, y'all saying this is my partner, you claiming that person, marriage or not married, it don't matter. You claiming this person, and at the end of the day, you're allowing this person to treat you like shit. And if you got kids, your kids see this and they gonna feel like this how my father treated my mother, so I'm allow this man to treat me. We don't understand how this passed on. That's how I don't get. That's how I feel about the video. Now, Auntie, I know you want to add
said,
more.
Yeah, no, you said we normalize it. Explain to me what you mean by normalizing. What's normal?
Basically,
what's normal to you? What's normal?
Women
what's normal
to go out and cheat alone. They paying bills. That's
but Molly, what I'm saying is this is something that has been going on in mankind's history since the beginning of mankind. So explain to me what is normal.
That doesn't make it okay.
It doesn't make it okay. Bingo. Bingo. It doesn't make it okay. Bingo. It doesn't make it okay. Bingo.
But you don't have to. But there is successful relationships where people
you have to understand human behavior. Okay, this is human behavior that has been going on since the beginning. Okay,
but if you want to understand human behavior, you got to understand individualism. You got to understand each person has their own behavior.
No, you got to realize times change. Just like back in the day, when a female got pregnant, she went away and she was not married. She went away, okay, and came back and let it. People pretend like it was her mother's child or somebody else or whatever. Stuff. They hid the pregnancy or they lied to the children and stuff like that. That was, you know what I mean. They hid the shit, okay. But nowadays, it's okay. Because this is the time we live in. It is okay to have kids out of wedlock. You see what I'm saying? So we have been teaching these kids that this behavior is okay since women started having kids out of wedlock. And why do we have kids out of wedlock? Because we don't want to wait to have sex before wedlock. Tell me somebody who's going to wait until wedlock to have sex. When you start going back to doing that, then a lot of this shit will stop. But as long as we're using sex as entertainment, this is what's going to continue to go on. So you got to do what you can with the time that you are in. And this is how a lot of females deal with their men. They know up front. Back in the day, they hid it. But they know up front what their man is like. Back in the day, the women stayed silent. Let the men do whatever the fuck they want to and stayed silent. Nowadays, women ain't staying silent.
Let me jump in and say something.
No, I thought everybody was going. I thought everybody was going to speak on the video. I ain't speak on the video.
Oh, okay. I'm about to speak on the video. That's why I'm single, because I don't do cheaters. I'm not married. I don't want to be in a relationship with a cheater. It's individual choice.
Mm-hmm.
It's individual choice.
Stop choosing cheaters.
If you want to cheat, you can miss me with it. That's why I'm single. I don't do cheaters. I want somebody that's going to love me for me to be potential mate. If you can't be faithful and while we dating, how are we ever going to get married? How am I ever going to be able to trust that process?
And everybody is not marriage material. Everybody is not marriage material.
Yeah, we need to hear from Trey.
Period.
Okay, go ahead, Trey. That's what I'm.
Yeah, I'm not going to. Maybe that was. I don't know. I don't attach other errors to myself and other people's movements to myself. You can, just like I talk about kids watching their parents grow and their parents just stick with the times and they get lost and they all of a sudden out of they don't know how to use a cell phone, computer and stuff. You can keep up with the times, but you can choose what you conform to. You can choose what you accept. So if I'm walking around this earth giving myself a clean slate, I don't want to take on the trauma of my ancestors or whatever they dealt with. I want to give myself a clean slate, just like whoever it is that I'm dating, I'm going to give them a clean slate as well. I would never want to put myself in a position where I get so used to, or if you like you say, Auntie, if you're married, different scenario. Okay, it's a little bit more solid, it's a little bit more things to gamble with. But I wouldn't want my foundation to be built on anything like that, where I think that I have to accept it. I know there's a lot of rapists out there. There's a lot of people, grapers or whatever. I'm sorry. There's a lot of grapers out there. There's a lot of people that rob banks. There's a lot of people that steal. There's a lot of people that that do a lot of things. But I wouldn't want to fall in line with that. Like I said, if you marry, that's different. But I wouldn't want to fall in line with that. There's nothing that you can give me that I shouldn't already be giving myself. And I wouldn't even want to fall back into a situation where I just decided that I'm gonna, stay at home and not work or whatever, and not have any income for myself. So if I did need to maneuver out of that situation, that I would be stuck because I wasn't building. I fell in line with somebody else taking care of the bills and stuff like that. I wouldn't want nobody to feel like they got to gamble because it's common. There's a lot of cheaters out there, but there's a lot of faithful people too. There's a lot of divorces that happen, but there's a lot of people that stay married until they die or till one of them passed. So personally would want to give myself a clean slate to build up with that person.
That goes to each individual and their moral and what they want for their lives. And if
but I
they
also
want
would take that. But I also would use that on what you said. I would use that notion on what you said because on one accord, you talking about people that are married, so that's different. But on one accord, you was pretty much saying that this is what's expected. This is history. It's historic that men are gonna be cheaters or people are gonna cheat in relationships or whatever. So pretty much, if it come your way, then just deal with it. Is what it sounds like.
Right. Exactly. If it comes your way, you have to deal with it. But
you just said at the same time, without making an argument, you just said at the same time that it's about the individual. So
of course,
why not give? Why is that person not? Where's the self accountability with the choosing of the partner though?
Trey, everybody has a choice. True or false?
Yeah.
True or false? True. Okay. Everybody has a choice. Okay. Now you're an individual person, and you going out there and you looking for a relationship with someone, right? Yeah. You're going out there, you're looking for a relationship with someone, right? Now, you know what type of person you are.
Yeah.
You know what you're going to deal with. You know what you won't deal with.
Yeah.
You know what morals you carry in your spirit. Okay. So basically, you have to go out there and find someone that fits your morals, your spirit, and that really makes you happy. Okay. Now, everybody is not the same. Okay. Everybody is not looking for the same thing in a relationship. Okay. So you can't get mad at nobody for handling their relationship the way they feel they need to handle it at that particular point in time, because you don't know what that person is going through or feeling for that person. See, because as humans, when we call ourselves being in love, we will do some dumb motherfucking shit. And we will go through some motherfucking shit until we get tired of it.
It wasn't powerful enough for me to be blind, though. I can separate the feeling and the dopamine that I'm getting off of that person and them being new in my life. All that dopamine, all that high the natural high you get off of anticipating when y'all blowing up each other's phone, texting all day, all that shit. That's going to continue regardless. That's not something for me that will burn off.
To me, that don't mean shit. That's foreplay. Okay, to me, that's just fucking foreplay. Okay?
That doesn't go anywhere. Is what I'm saying.
Someone that really stimulates your spirit and your soul and wants the same thing out of life that you want, then you need to move the fuck on. If you don't, evidently you must want that.
But the beginning of the subject was staying. Then the basis of the subject is staying with someone regardless because of financial security. So that's the trade up. So I'm trying to figure out is it moved along or is it deal with it because the money good?
We were talking about the video.
No, I'm sharp. I'm listening.
Let's go to the video. One at a time now. Okay, you said
it's only two of us that was talking.
No,
it wasn't. If someone has a rebuttal or something, then just add it in. But it was, I'm responding to who's talking to me. So.
Okay. Now,
see, y'all, to me, it seems like you're misunderstanding the video. Because to me, that video, that was an older lady, correct?
Yeah.
This lady looking like she was retired, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, think about it. She probably was married to her husband for 40, 50 years. You never know, right? She probably done went through all types of shit with her husband, right? Females and all, right? Now, at this age, who's gonna put up with some bitch calling her phone saying, your husband this, that, and the other? Fuck you, bitch, I got his money. Click. I would do the exact same thing. She doesn't mean nothing to me.
Reese, if you're gonna stop me from talking, I need you to go ahead and pull it all the way back and take the mic back too.
I wouldn't stop you from talking. I wanted you to continue your thought, but Felicia jumped in
because he was all.
Oh, I don't mind the dialogue between her, like going back and forth, because I'm just stating what I'm saying. I don't know. It wasn't a problem for me.
Yeah,
I was just talking to her, so what it didn't.
It's still not a problem.
No, it sounds like y'all think this lady was wrong for saying what she said.
She is wrong.
Uncle E and Rodney, I see both of y'all raising y'all hands. So when Miss Felicia is done, Rodney go first, and then Uncle E go after, please.
What makes her wrong?
What she's talking about is not a relationship. That's called a business.
Yeah,
that's called a business. She's supplying something. He's supplying something. That's not a relationship. They agreed as long as he pay the bills, he can go fuck who he wants. You know what I'm saying?
Now it's a partnership.
That's not a relationship. That is a business agreement.
Let me ask you something, because you're a married man. You're a married man.
I am.
How long have you been married?
25 years.
25 years. You've been in there. You've been hanging in there long enough. All right. In those 25 years, from the time that you first met your wife, started dating and all that and everything, up until now, have your relationship changed?
Yes.
It has, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what relationships does, especially over a long period of time.
Absolutely.
They change. Okay? Now, when they changes, sometimes it changes for the better, sometimes it changes for the worse. But the relationship between them two people, it changes to where they have an understanding. You feel me? And the outside world does not matter. Okay, the shit that's on the outside, they're not going to let come on the inside of their home. So to that old lady, they was bringing some outside shit into my home. I'd have disputed the devil too. Get behind me, Satan. Click up.
I get
so
it.
Tell me again, where was she wrong?
Because she allowed it. That's what she was wrong.
No, that's
okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
There you go. You want me to tell you? Asked me what is wrong. I'm gonna tell you what's wrong.
She on
Uncle E.
She's on fire. Get him
on.
E,
let me hear from you, Uncle E. You raise your hand too. What's up?
Uncle E love that shit. He like to be out there. He like that shit.
Well, she was wrong. She allowed it. She allowed their relationship to become a business relationship opposed to a marriage. The thing about it is when he goes out and if your husband decides and y'all switch up or whatever, and you decide that it's okay for your husband to go out and do whatever as long as he pays bills, that is no longer a marriage. That is a business relationship. You know what I'm saying? And that to me is not, and you're staying in it. So that's where she is wrong, because you can easily say no. Just like she's saying yes to it. It's okay, long as he pay my bills. she can say, no, it's not okay. I don't give a fuck if he's paying my bills. You can have the exact opposite of that conversation, and that is the right thing to have. That is the right opinion to have. That say, no, it's not okay. My husband cannot be out here fucking people just because he's paying bills. That is when you're right. If you're saying my husband can go out here and fuck who he wants as long as he pays my bills, you're in the wrong. That is not a relationship.
Whoa, wait, but look at this. This woman is retired.
Don't say nothing now.
Shit if she's dead. That don't mean
I'm trying to say something. Everybody
try to hand the mic to you.
Everybody keep cutting me off.
Wait a minute, Felicia, Rodney, put a pin in that one. Uncle E,
all right.
Uncle E got the mic.
He gonna jump in when they get there going.
Because I'm hearing both of y'all go from side to side, talking about moralization. You talking about you going through this. You chose to go through this. You, like she said, you goddamn right. We all choose to go through this when we trying to love somebody. That's a sacrifice she makes. She may not be happy she's making that sacrifice. She's making that sacrifice. Let me finish, man. Stop cutting me off, please. Listen, there's a whole different time that y'all are not accumulating to what happened back then and what happens now. Back then, a wife say something to her fucking husband at the wrong time, he beat her up. He beat her up and beat her up bad.
I guess that was
all this.
Okay,
you gotta understand. Circumstances back then were so different from now. Like back then, a lot of women were house women. They stayed in the house. They tended to the house. They didn't have to work. The man did everything that had to be done. Times have changed, and you have more working women, more women that can afford to do whatever they want to do. It's a difference. You can't compare. You can compare the different eras, but the mental, y'all have no idea what your mothers and grandmothers went through with your fathers and your grandfathers. You know what I'm saying?
Sir, it wasn't
my grandmother moved on. My grandmother was married and moved
out. Right and wrong. I'm comparing right.
She worked.
It's not about, but it's not about right. It's not about right and wrong.
It is about right and wrong.
I can't.
You don't have
at one
choice
time
to choose right and wrong. That's what I'm saying.
Yes,
you don't have a choice to choose.
You leave, bitch. Leave.
Are you serious?
Get out of there.
Are you serious?
Yes. I'm 100%
Come on, man.
serious.
Come on, man.
Well, we gotta remember.
You think for a second I'm gonna tell my daughter when her husband beat her to stay because he pays the bills? No. I'm gonna tell her to get the fuck out of there. And matter of fact, I'm gonna put a gun in his head.
It's not about that. You keep on thinking it's about the bills. It's not about the bills.
Exactly, Kenny.
I don't care
it's
what
not
it is.
about the bills.
You not cheating on my daughter, and you're not beating my daughter. You're not doing nothing to my daughter. I don't give a shit.
That's a total different situation. That's a total different situation and different scenario. First of all, you don't know what this lady said to her husband if he was still alive, even if he was still alive. Okay, all you seen was this lady putting this woman that was calling her house in her place. That's all you seen. You did not know what happened after that
video, Auntie. The video is her criticizing the girls for when women called their house. She said back in the day, she used to tell these bitches, click, hang up. My man paying my bill. But these girls today don't know how to do that. She judging how the women of today.
Oh, that's different. If she,
that's the video. That's the video. But y'all like to compare to
no.
She talking about today. She comparing to how women do things today compared to how she used to handle things back in the day. And the girl about my age, that's a filter. She not really old. She do the old.
Yeah, she like 35.
So she just saying that's how her grandmother and them used to come to her. You call her crying about, I used to let my man cheat. She telling them like,
oh hell no. No.
That's the video's all about. She's saying how these young girls cry about how they do cheating and doing it. I used to let her man go cheat. And back in the day, long as he came in here, the bill came, I got the check, and he can go fuck Barbara. He can go fuck Barbara because I got the check. I'm gonna give him a little money to go do this and do that.
No.
Today for not allowing that. And y'all making an argument that women today should be okay with that because Granny said that's how they used to do.
No.
So y'all moving the goalposts
Nobody
every
said
time.
that.
But y'all keep moving the goalposts. That's the video. That's what we talking about.
That's
in
the basis
video.
of the conversation.
Y'all start talking about back in the day, the husband did this and that. We ain't talking about back. She criticizing the women of today for not allowing that shit. So to women of today, like Beast's daughter, like your daughter, Uncle E, y'all saying that it's okay for a man to do these things as long as they take care of the bills. That's what Granny was saying to her grandkids.
Nobody said that. That's what
the video is about. That's the basis of the
listen to what I'm
video.
saying? Because like you keep cutting me off. Listen, I spoke on 2 different earls, and that's what the video spoke on. 2 different earls. I don't know where everybody got lost at. She was talking about 2 different earls. We had a whole argument over one thing. The girl speaking about 2 different earls. That's it. That's it. We went to all this.
What's up, JB?
All this other shit. Man, we were just talking about 2 different earls. That's
JB.
all the video was about.
When people
That's
cheat,
man.
they deport the cheaters. When people don't cheat, they deport the non-cheaters. It sounds like that. That's what.
But don't that all go back? Don't that all go back to your morals and your values?
In the 1850s, it's not okay for them to be doing this. It's not okay for a woman to cheat on their man or a man to cheat on their woman. Married or not married, if y'all decided to be together and be partners, y'all taking care of bills and households and got kids, it's not okay. If y'all found it okay because it was this time and this time, so it made it okay, it's not okay for me. Now, if people decide to deal with it, they deal with it, but that don't make it okay because somebody decided to deal with it. Just in the game don't make it okay, but you decide to be in the game, you understand I'm adapting to my environment, but that don't make it okay. If you out here robbing,
you know what? It's a lot of things that are not okay, but you know what? Y'all pick and choose what you feel that is okay and what is not okay. Because having sex before marriage is not okay either. But you allow it and you go along with it.
Okay. Why? Who said it ain't okay? Who said that it ain't okay?
First of all, first of all, do you know what sex is for?
Who said what it's for?
Do you know what sex is for? Do you think sex was supposed to be for you to have just pleasure and entertainment and do whatever the fuck you want to do? What do you think sex is for?
What is medicine for? Some people take it just to get high. You know, it's like, what are we talking about?
Well,
it's what they say sex is for.
You can make excuses for it all you want to, Molly. You can make excuses for all you want to. Okay, because you're supposed to have sex when you're ready.
When was condoms and contraceptives and stuff like preventative stuff? What date did that come out?
Because people was not.
I'm saying when did it come out? Like what era did that come out?
But you're supposed to have sex to procreate. True.
But when did the ability to prevent?
Wait a minute, hold up. Wait a minute. Answer the question. Do you supposed to have sex to procreate? That's false.
I mean, we know that, but we know that's not how it's used.
You can do.
We know things are misused.
You can put.
We know things that are supposed to be, and we know that's what this whole conversation is about. Things that we know is supposed to be a certain way, but still knowing that it's not.
Bingo. Our whole behavior is wrong. Okay, there's flaws in all of our behavior, but y'all pick and choose what is right and what is wrong.
So what's right?
Some things is okay and some things is not when it's all wrong. But y'all act like it's okay for this to be like this, and it's okay for this to be like this, but it's not okay for this to be like this.
You can have plenty of sex and not get pregnant. Accidents happen.
No, I'm saying you get sex with your wife. Why you sleeping out? What that got to do with somebody cheating on their partner? Yeah, you and your partner can fuck till y'all from 12 all the way till you die. You can
because Molly, you just said you didn't care whether you was married or not married. If you're fucking, that means your partner
exists. You don't have to be married to have sex. I'm pretty sure the first curation,
Molly, you're missing the point, son. I know you don't have to be married to have sex. Who does not know that, son? Okay. but you're not supposed to have sex.
Why not? Who say you don't
married?
To? Who told you that?
That's the reason why. Because baby,
who told
see,
you
we
that?
can't talk to you because you're not a religious person. So therefore, that's why you're out here preaching that Satanistic bullshit.
No.
Okay?
How many of your family members
So religion,
Satanistic
bullshit. Not satanic.
Wait a minute. Everybody shut up. Everybody be quiet. Everybody be quiet. Listen to what I'm trying to say here. Everybody be quiet. The video is that was her perspective. Grand how she did things. Everybody is individuals. It's some women, it's a business.
I'm a Satanist though. I preach that faithful. She okay with cheating, but I'm
look. If you're that type of person that care about money, there's a lot of people out there that girls like that you could buy, then that's that type of person that they are. If you're a type of individual that you're looking for not to be taken care of by a man, but an equal partner in a relationship, then that's the type of individual you are. It's all about what you are.
But we can't talk about moral standards and guidelines. Then stop giving shit titles. Stop applying titles. If we talking about morals and guidelines of what category shit falls in and all of that, then don't give it a title of a relationship. If you're willing to get dogged out and cheated on because the money is straight, that's insane.
I can't keep talking over you. I'm mute everybody, Mike. Where you at, Felicia? I'm mute everybody, Mike. Y'all not gonna keep talking over me. I'm not finished what I'm saying. What I'm saying is everybody there is no need to argue someone else's opinion because that's the way they think.
You are not saying that. You're not bold enough to actually say that yourself right now.
There is no need because everybody got differences of opinion and you are entitled to that. You are entitled. If you can deal with your man cheating, some women don't care. Some women can. If you can't deal with it, some women can't, and they go do.
But do that make that right or wrong? Do that make it right or wrong?
If we sticking on what's right and what's wrong,
exactly.
How you want to have what's right or wrong?
Right and wrong for somebody else. How you gonna say what is right and wrong for somebody else?
I can't say what's right or wrong.
I'm talking about me as the individual. If I'm in a relationship,
for you as the individual.
Exactly. So if it's wrong for me, I don't care if it's right for the other person. But we can't turn around and talk about you should do this before you do this and do this before you that and preach Satanist. You preaching cheating on your spouse and stuff. You make a vow when you get married. I'm talking about you're a religious person. You make a vow. You do all these things and then you go out and then you allow these persons to actually go against all the vows, because of money. It's just like I'm lost. I'm the Satanist, but I'm preaching that you should actually be faithful to your partner. You shouldn't actually go cheat on your partner. You shouldn't just be in a relationship with your partner just because of money or because you love this person. No, they shouldn't.
I didn't say you should,
but
Molly.
then the person that's a Christian, they say, no, it's okay to go ahead and do this and do that. And most of these people had babies out of wedlock themselves. So it's just like, we know all of this stuff was created. So I hate when people use that against what we're trying to make. They're moving the goalposts. What they got to do with a person actually allowing their partner to go cheat to start talking about, but people had babies and they not married. You don't post to. Says who? Now we're using the Bible as fact. Now it's going somewhere else. We moving the goalposts. I was just based off the video. Old lady.
No, how women because you took it out of context. Because I'm trying to demonstrate to you there are all different types of people in this world, okay? There are all types of relationships in this world. So therefore, you cannot blame nobody for handling their relationships the way they choose fit. Because
so I guess pedophiles are okay.
Shit.
I don't.
I guess pedophiles are okay.
Do wrong shit.
What are y'all talking about?
Because she said you can't hold people accountable for their relationship. So I guess a pedophile is okay. I guess a person a
pedophile ain't in no relationship. A pedophile is going out there harming people. He's not in a relationship.
Well, so is a husband beating his wife. So is a husband cheating on his wife. All those are still wrong. It doesn't
we know
matter.
it's wrong, Rodney. What I'm saying, you're not getting it. What I'm saying is we know it's wrong. Okay, we all know it's wrong. All right. But everybody does not handle that type of situation the same as you and I would have. Okay. Or Molly and Trey or Reese or whatever. Everybody has their own solutions to their own problems. Okay. Our choices is what shapes our lives.
Yeah.
Okay. And if we make stupid choices,
still wrong.
Of course,
she agreed that it's wrong. She said it 5 times now. That's all I need to hear. She said we all know it's wrong. So this whole time, we all know it's wrong. That's what I've been saying. Now
we know that.
All right,
but we do what we have to do. Right?
You're right about that. Yeah.
No.
We do what we have to do.
No, you choose to do that. No.
Yeah, we chose to
you
be dumb.
choose to do that. It is not
we
did. We did.
Yeah.
I want to know what the people in the audience are saying, because we choose. I'm not going to choose to ignore the people in the comments. What are they saying?
People use their experiences as a gauge to determine what's right or what's wrong. Alan Williams, what's up?
Hey, Alan.
Well, all y'all wrong, I say. Facts Molly says AQ. What's up, AQ? Drop the mic. Don't be using nobody's shit. Right or wrong is up to the individual, not the opinions of others.
That's not true. That's not true. Right is always right and wrong is wrong. Just because I have an opinion that it's okay to beat my wife doesn't mean that it's now okay to beat my wife. That is not true. The individual doesn't make. The individual cannot make something right or wrong. That is not true. No. Right is right and wrong is wrong. It's very simple.
Can I ask a question?
Right after I finish saying what I got to say.
Quick question.
Right after I finish saying what I got to say. Right after I finish.
All right.
You can do it. All right. So right is wrong and wrong and that shit. I had one more goddamn thing and just forgot it. God damn it. No.
Wait a minute. Let me learn
right and wrong from.
He got it.
Oh, right now. Shit. All right. Now I fucking forgot it again that quick. Go ahead. No, don't worry about it. Go ahead. Back. Go ahead.
Uncle
How did you learn?
Next, and then we're going to pay it back to Felicia if Rodney can't remember his question.
Okay.
That wasn't a question. Go ahead.
Okay. Go ahead, Uncle E.
I'm just trying to figure out. Like everybody on here right now is talking like they've been in a goddamn perfect relationship and they ain't never cheated on the next individual before they with somebody or whatever. But I'm a little lost as to is like why the question is this. Okay. How many of y'all listen to what the next person say about what's going on in your household? Because y'all keep on saying what's right, y'all keep on saying what's right or wrong, but can't nobody tell you what's right and wrong in your relationship. You're not in their relationship. Y'all are sitting here saying what's right and wrong. You don't know what's going on in that relationship. You're definitely not the expert to say what's right and wrong in the relationship.
Then tell me when abuse is right.
He might be beating her ass.
No.
He might be.
Give me one time. Give me one time. Hold up. Listen. Because you like you just going off so fast. You know what I'm saying? How you know she ain't beating his ass in there? And y'all just seeing when he getting his get back. You don't know what's going on inside of an individual's house for you to say something is right or wrong.
Why
you don't know? And then you
will
listen.
Hold on.
So somebody outside.
If my wife beat my ass, I can now beat her ass. That's what you're saying?
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
You're missing it. No, you're missing it. No, what you're missing is y'all are having. How do we? No. What I'm saying is this. We're talking about women getting beat, dudes getting beat, whatever the fuck. I'm asking us a question about a relationship. Who can tell you anything to do in your own household? We don't know the backstory of why anybody's fighting, why they arguing, none of that shit. So you can't say what's right in your household is right in the next person's household. We don't know what the fuck is going on in the next person's household, not unless we just minding everybody's motherfucking business.
No, it's once you know. Once you know, you make a judgment. It's once you know. Of course, we don't know, but once you know, we make a judgment. Now we know this nigga beating on his wife.
Who are y'all?
Exactly.
Who are y'all to make a judgment about somebody else's household? Who is y'all to make a judgment about somebody else's household? That's none of our fucking business.
Isn't that
we don't have the right to make a judgment about
open
somebody else.
dialogue. In a normal occasion, I wouldn't be asking you, Uncle E, about what's going on in your house. This is a different. This is y'all keep trying to change it around. This is open dialogue about this in particular. Nobody's even nobody in here even said, "Oh, my wife cheated on me. My wife swung on me." Nobody highlighted anybody nothing about their own relationship here. We take it off of us and take it on the morality and say that you ain't supposed to hit him just like he ain't supposed to hit you. He ain't supposed to cheat on you just like you ain't supposed to cheat on him. It sounds like a lot of acceptance of trauma. It sounds like we talking about the shit we need to talk about so we can actually move forward as a people in a whole, because this sounds like the shit that keep niggas down. Why the fuck anybody accepting? This goes back to accepting somebody that's swinging on you. You don't know what's right or what's wrong. And I'm mocking everybody that say something like that. You don't know what's right or what's wrong with and they really, how you gonna tell them that he can't beat his girl? That's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
How you gonna tell him that if she want to get her eye black every once in a while, every blue moon, that she can't accept that and that's not real for them? That's fucked up as a human being.
What I'm saying is,
let's
stop focus. Look, y'all putting too much focus on the male. That's what I'm saying. You putting too much focus on a male.
I just highlighted the fact that either side of the relationship shouldn't. I clearly just highlighted that on both dynamics, that neither one has the power or justification to do anything to the other person. Y'all shouldn't want in a union. That goes back to a conversation we had the other day, and I was asking you, so why would you be with somebody that you feel like ain't shit, but you just gonna settle with them? And goes back to that question. Why are people accepting that? Go ahead, Ree. I see your hand up.
Okay, like I'm gonna give y'all for example and for instances on both sides. And y'all listening, Rodney, all y'all listen. Now there was a situation that I knew about where the woman didn't know the guy was cheating, and when she found out the guy was cheating, because a broad called, the girl, she found out she was cheating. The woman said, "I'm gonna dismiss you and her." Told her, "Oh, I don't care about what he doing." And then when he got in, "Get your stuff because I'm not doing this." Roll the fuck on out. She said that she would rather be by herself than be in a relationship where it was all that cheating and stuff going. She did what was right by her. Now, another one of her friends was like, "Girl, you crazy, because I would have kept him because he paid the bills. He did all of this and that. Having a piece of man is better than no man." That's according to that person. You got to do what's right by you. Only you know in your heart what you line up with. And if you ain't got that lining up with that energy like that, then pass me with it. But some people would take that in a heartbeat because in their mind,
Alice,
trauma, and in their mind, trauma that a piece of a man is better than no man. No. Who said that you got to take less than love? Why do you got to settle for less? Why can't you have full love? So having a piece of love is better than no. But in their mind, and they trauma, some people try to accept whatever they think they can get.
Right.
And if you know that you're worth more than that you know about that, you ain't gonna be like, miss me with that. You be like, I ain't gonna go for this. I ain't gonna go for that. But if you got low self-esteem and if you wounded or traumatized in some way, you're going to sit there and accept that verbal abuse, that physical abuse, that mental abuse, that subliminal abuse, because you gotta love you first before you can love anybody else. So for self-love, what you feeling that you deserve, that's what they did to the enslaved people. They tore us down. Our mind and our heart tore us down, made us feel that we was nothing. So we would take and feel that kind of abuse is okay. Oh, I don't believe he loved me unless he hit me. Yeah. Who? What? No. That's love. Love ain't supposed to hurt like that. And love ain't supposed to hurt inside physically. No, I don't want that. All of me for all of you. That's the type of individual I am. That's my individual basis. That's why I'm single. I could be with a nigga right now.
There you go. That's why she's single.
No, you're single because you choose.
We are Ronnie.
Slide that in there.
It's your individual.
Go ahead.
Yeah, she was doing good, wasn't she, Mom?
Yeah, she was killing it, man.
Doing good as shit, though. She laid that shit out like she's supposed to. I gotta give her that.
I caught it. I definitely caught it.
Yeah. What I'm saying is that individual choices. It don't change the message. It is what it is.
Then at the end, she slid
Reese,
that in.
let me hit on some of these comments real quick because I'm missing some of y'all comments. My bad. We all in dialogue. We probably did need some type of commercial break, Alan. Somebody hug Ronnie. We love you, Ron. He ain't mad. He ain't tripping.
Not at all, man. My house is
he must have got beat before. He need a hug or high five. I've never cheated, and as far as I know, my Blueface never cheated on me. But let's just say he did. What is don't have to be known. Feel I am not trying to conjure up. I guess you try not to think your shit into coming into reality. I guess she's saying it's called respect and not right. Respect. It's called respect. I ain't accepting no BS that's gonna bring me stress and put back cortisol in my body. I'm not going to. I'm not if I'm not doing what I need to do, let's talk about it. Let's compromise. But to be out here just not being shit and selling it and say I have someone, I think the fuck not. Yeah. We need a commercial break. Right.
Hey,
Put hands on me, you're laying a body bag. Yeah. I don't want nobody to have to accept or nothing. I don't think my man would. I don't thank you for y'all comments and shit too. Y'all got me geeking and shit. I was just trying. I don't think my man would ever try it because we both tote and shoot, and I will love you and smoke you at the same time.
I know that's right. Both tote and shoot at the same time.
Hawaiian punch. Hawaiian punch. Love punch tomatoes.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Reese.
Yes, sir.
I was a little lost. You said something a little earlier I want to ask you about, right? Didn't you tell me that the dude you was with, he cheated on you?
We ain't got time for that.
Hey, man.
Come on, man.
That's another
for the whole panel, and then that switched up. But I think what everybody
getting. I got a question for the panel.
Because he about to start some Reese.
Let me ask y'all.
Sure.
Who taught y'all right from wrong?
Myself.
My grandparents. My parents. My grandparents.
Myself.
Grandparents. About you, aunt.
Grandparents. What about you, Rodney?
My mother. All right. My mother in the school.
Your mother in the school. Okay. They taught you right from wrong. Yeah. Okay. Who do you suppose taught them?
Their parents.
I would think the same.
Their parents. And who taught them? Basically, where did the rules come from?
That's
what I'm saying. I ain't take my.
I taught myself right from wrong when it comes to interacting with people and how I deal with people.
I taught myself bullshit.
The rule.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't fit the narrative. That's why you didn't say anything about it. But whatever.
Where did the rules come from?
The overseers, the masses.
I'm good. I can talk yet?
Please.
Right. Yeah, go ahead.
All right, my rules came from my own self-esteem, my own person, because there's a lot of rules that my parents taught me that were wrong. There was things that was going on in my house that were normalized, and this is what I was talking about in the beginning when I said that we are normalizing wrong. And there's a lot of things that our parents and even our parents before did, and it was normal, but it was still wrong. It doesn't matter how you look at it, it's still wrong. Just because your parents or your great-grandparents or your great-grandparents before that did it, that don't make it right. It's still wrong. You know what I'm saying? Coming home and beating your wife or being an alcoholic. Wait a second, let me finish. You know, in my household, alcohol was normal. When something went great, you drunk. When something went wrong, you drunk. When somebody acted, had a party, this, that, another, you drunk. And nobody handled what the actual issues were. You know what I'm saying? And that is wrong. Just because it's normal today to go out and do all these things doesn't make it right. So there you go. That's how I feel.
No, I feel anything, okay? Any type of behavior, okay? Anything that we do that causes harm to another human being is wrong, period, point blank.
What about yourself?
cause harm to myself?
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yes.
I think I should have that choice whether I want to harm myself, don't you think? I think nobody else has that right to choose for me whether I want to harm myself. That's just like, for instance, that's just like if a person wants to commit suicide, right? But they get caught. They get caught, right? They get caught. They're either going to go get locked up or in the psychiatric ward somewhere because they got to be crazy, right? If you want to kill yourself, they got to be crazy.
Not according to what you just said, but okay.
What?
You just said you should have the right to do something to yourself. You just said that.
I said to cause harm to another human being. Another human being is not me.
I got you. I asked you yourself, though. I said, what about yourself? And you said I should have that.
What I do to myself is my business. Just like what you do to yourself is your business. It's nobody else's business, correct?
That don't make it right.
Oh my God!
That don't make it right.
People think because they make a choice and they live with it.
Can I say something? Basically, what you're saying then is that a person does not have the right to choose to do whatever they want to do to themselves.
That is not what I'm saying.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. I can tell you what I'm saying. I'm very able to talk, so I can tell you what I'm saying because that is not what I'm saying.
I said if I choose to harm myself, it's wrong because I choose to do it to myself instead of doing it to somebody else.
Yes, self-harming yourself is wrong. Yes, I'm saying that very clear. I'm saying that very clear.
Bible.
That is in your opinion. What makes it wrong?
Biblical is a sin.
What makes it wrong?
Biblical is a sin. 1 Corinthians.
No, I'm asking Rodney. What makes it wrong?
All right, so somehow you're going to convince me. I want you to convince me how it's right. Because I can tell you a million ways why I was wrong, but I want you to convince me how suicide is right. Tell me how. If you can explain that to me, then we can have this conversation. Other than that, I don't need to convince you of nothing else.
I didn't say that it was right. I said what I choose to do to myself. We choose to do a lot of things is what I'm saying.
Just because you choose to do it don't make it right.
Okay. Yeah. We choose to do a lot of things, whether it's right or wrong. We choose to do it, right? But if I do it, what harms most? Me doing something to harm me or me doing something to harm another?
You harming yourself harms other people too.
So when I was saying something about teaching myself, I didn't say it as if I didn't have family members around me. Okay, maybe you might have taught me something like don't touch the stove because it's hot or some shit like that. But and you said it was bullshit, which it's not, and I'm gonna explain why it's not. Because I had already had the discernment to see that the things like kind of what Rodney was saying, some of the things that was placed on me as rules or how things need to go, I already knew wasn't right. There's an internal voice or feeling or God or whatever people say it is that tells you that something is not right to do. That gut feeling you get when something is not right, you get butterflies, you get antsy about something. If I always paid attention to myself. I was only kid, number one, but I always paid attention to myself. So I didn't need anyone to show me how to treat anybody. I didn't need anyone. I didn't need to see a mom, my dad loving my mom or anything to know that I'm not supposed to go out into the world to harm people. I didn't need to see somebody get beat or not get beat to know that hitting on somebody is not right. So I did teach myself, and I did because it felt like something I already had because I didn't need to see examples of wrong shit to know that if I were to put myself in them shoes and do it, that it would be wrong to me. So I would already know what's right and wrong. I didn't need anybody to say, don't steal from your friends or don't stab that person in the back. I just knew that wasn't right. So I didn't need anybody to teach me.
So as a little kid, you have never taken nothing, not even a piece of bubble gum.
No.
Never.
No. I didn't need to because I was taught to make the money to buy or ask. I was always had the ability to ask. You sometimes can get denied, but me getting denied wasn't. I didn't have enough of need for that thing to take anything. That just wasn't the setup.
And you automatically taught yourself the difference between right and left.
Right and left. I mean, you can learn that in school. You can learn that like in terms of direction, but that has nothing to do with my movements. Knowing that this is east and that is west has nothing to do with me knowing that if I go in that direction, that's wrong to go down that path versus going down that. I didn't need to fill in little shit to. No, I didn't.
So, well, we're basically we supposed to be already born with the knowledge of not harming others. But some of us are not born that way. We just love to harm other people. Okay, some of us love to harm others. Okay, but there are all kinds of people in this world. But the rules, to me, this is just for me, because evidently everybody did not learn the rules the same way. Okay, to me, rules was handed down to mankind, and that goes all the way back to the Bible. And mankind has been following those rules to a certain extent. And they always go back to those rules when it suits them.
That's somebody that's willing to fold and compromise themselves for whatever reason. Whatever they want to put in front of it is reason.
I love the commandments though. I love that people do create rules so people to follow, you know, so kids can understand and help them along the way. But I think the longer you live, life experience, you learn. Like I stole shit, we jumped people, we did all type of shit in the neighborhood, but I knew it was wrong. Just because me doing something don't mean I don't have the knowledge that it's wrong. Like that's the thing that I think we getting confused. They thinking because oh yeah, people choose to cheat because that's what they choose to do. That don't make it wrong. No, they know it's wrong. And most times when they probably doing it, they probably getting a gut feeling that it's wrong, but they continue to do it. Just because they choose to do it and just because the person they with accepting that they doing it, that don't make it right. And we understand that there's some people out here that's willing to accept these things. And there's a lot of people that's going through it right now, but at the same time, they choosing to accept those things. And that don't make it right because they choose to do it. There's a lot of kids out here committing violence and they doing it because they think it's right. But at the end of the day, as they get older, they always grow up and say, man, I was wrong. I should do some dumb shit. They never say, oh yeah, you know, I was right, you know, but at the end of they understand, even if it was for get back for a friend or anything, they understand that they was wrong. And I think the longer you live, the more you learn, and the longer you live, you understand what's right and wrong. And I can go back to biblical days or any days. I don't know what times support any of the things that y'all was supporting today. Everything that I was saying, even back in any time, I think those 10 commandments or whatever commandments they started with supported more what I was saying than what y'all was saying. Y'all was saying
shall not commit adultery. It's definitely
all of those things they was committing. I'm saying you shouldn't do those things. Y'all saying, well, it depends on the individual. If they think it's right, it's right. They can think it's right all they want, but we all know deep inside that it's wrong. They can believe it however they want. It's still wrong. We know it's wrong. We all did wrong things knowing that it was wrong. Just because you did something wrong don't mean you didn't know it was wrong, and don't make it not wrong. That's what I'm saying. But we starting to confuse the two. We arguing that, oh yeah, these people doing it because they believe or they think that. No, it still don't matter. It still make it wrong. We all
normalizing wrong.
No, that is not what we're doing. That's not what you're doing. You're not normalizing it. For instance, when you make a mistake, is that considered wrong? And when you go back and you change it and correct it,
that's why it's called still wrong. Yes, that's why it's called a mistake. That's why it's called a mistake. Yes.
Right. It was wrong, right? It's because you had to go back and you had to correct it and make it right, right?
Right.
Right?
Yes.
Okay. Isn't that the same thing as learning? Because if you don't make mistakes and if you don't do wrong shit, you will and learn from them, you will never grow. Right. So when a person goes through this shit and accept this type of shit, eventually they'll either grow out of it and grow from it, or they'll die within it.
Well, I consider my wife a very grown woman, and she never had to live with adultery, physical abuse, verbal abuse, none of those things. But somehow she still grew too. So.
Of course, you can grow with each other, but you're not in that situation, though, Rodney. You have a loving family. You have a loving heart. You had a loving heart to give your wife, or you wouldn't have a loving family. You see, but every family is not like yours. You see, and that's what we tend to overlook. People don't grow up the same way. People do not experience the same experiences.
That doesn't
make me overlook it.
That doesn't make it okay. No, it doesn't
we
make
know
it
it's
right.
not right. We know it's not right.
Okay,
but
then let's keep it there.
But how a person handles it. Okay. It's how a person handles it. If a person chooses to stay down, that's their choice. They're going to stay down until they choose to stand up. That's the same in a relationship. If your relationship is fucked up, you beating on each other, and all that, and you continue to do this, and you're going to either die in it or you're going to rise above it.
Hey, Reese, you raising your hand?
Yep.
Raise your hand on our own shit.
Because this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna look. It's wrong, and we agree that how people choose to deal with their wrong is in their way. They awful wrong is in however you choose to do it. Is however you choose to do it. I would like to go on to the next topic or the next video. A little more. It's wrong. You're wrong. What that song said. You're wrong. Now, how you choose to deal with your wrong is how you choose to deal with your wrong. That's what we're gonna say. We all know that it's not right. It's all wrong. Now, however you choose to deal with that
Conversations
wrong,
we gotta have, man. I love it, man.
You got a video that says this made my eyes water. It says, "What is your nationality?" That's the title of the actual video you got, Ree.
yes.
Okay.
What is your nationality?
My nationality is Afro-American.
Wait a minute, stop it. Before I play the video, do you all know what is on your birth certificate?
Yeah.
Under nationality, which your birth certificate say you are. Do you know?
Yeah.
I have a copy of it in the house.
What do yours
it used
say?
to be Negro.
I'll go get it.
No. What do yours say?
Mine say African American.
Give me a second. I'll go get it.
Okay.
Yeah, mine say
Rodney, do you know what yours say? Do you know what yours say? Felicia, do you know what yours say? Of course.
I know mine say.
I'm assuming if I haven't looked at it in a long time, but I assume mine says I'm black, so I have no idea. I would assume that.
Yeah, it switched up for us so many times. So.
And I got a DC birth certificate because I was born in Washington DC. So,
congratulations.
I'm saying, what DC said I was in 1971 on mine it says Negro.
Oh yeah, so they were still doing Negro at that time then.
Mine says Negro.
Yeah, like African American is a new phrase. Like that's new. People be using it now. Like I'm African American. Like they just start saying that. All that Negro was new. Afro, all this black is new. We didn't call ourselves black, but. And time get passed on, this history get passed on. We programmed to say it, so I don't care as long as I know. Hey, it was a black guy who robbed this. He was 6'3". I look at it, was a white guy.
It don't have a nationality on it.
It does.
Well, under race, mine says Negro.
Oh, mine just say it don't say race. It just says male.
That's nigga not human, man.
What the fuck wait a minute, it don't give
I don't know what Trey is.
No color box or nothing.
Reese.
It says the date of birth, the place of birth, my mom's maiden name, the age of my mother when she had me, the state, the date, the record was filed,
the original then.
and the state file number and mail. It doesn't say
is that the original one? The one from
it doesn't say your nationality on it.
Or color?
No.
That's crazy. Trey, whoever you want, be out here.
I gotta check Tyree's thing because I think his says male and his says black.
Mine's African American.
Mine says I was right.
Yours got a W on it for white.
For right.
Oh, right. I thought you said white. Right. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you to Alan.
Okay.
Alan said my birth certificate says I'm right.
Trey was hatched.
And then, Tyrese was in Holy Cross Hospital, so Montgomery County, Maryland. I'll go pull his out. But okay.
I got my birth certificate right here.
And what yours say,
Then stop watching, nigga. You always talking shit.
Nah, I'm fair.
All right,
mine don't say race.
Wow.
I swear mine don't say race. Oh, mine don't even say
You made me really want to go see. I was like, damn, do it say I'm a Negro in there?
I'm about to play the video.
Go ahead and play the video.
I ain't got no nationality.
My nationality is Afro-American.
What is freedom?
Freedom is black power.
What is black power?
Black power is...
Do you know what black power is?
No.
Well, then you should never make any statements if you don't know what they mean.
I'm sorry, I don't know.
All right. How old are you, young man?
I am 4 years old.
You're not 4 yet. Now you tell me your right age. How old are you?
4 years old.
How old are you?
I am 4 years old.
Are you sure you're 4?
Yes.
You're gonna let me turn you around and tell you you're some other race? You're 6 years old, Eric.
No.
I can't hear you, Eric.
No.
Are you being frightened by me?
No.
I'm a teacher. I said you're 6.
I am 4 years old.
All right. Stand up for it, then. You shouldn't be weak. You stand up and say it. You ought to scream it in my face if I try to tell you different, right?
Yes.
Have a seat. Suppose I had some money in my pocket. Suppose I gave you $1 to say that you're an American Negro. This is money now. Money talks. Money talks. This $1.
This is a good ass video,
You're an American Negro, aren't you?
That's nice shit.
You won't have any money. You know you need money, don't you?
Yeah.
You need money to live, don't you?
Yeah.
All right. All you have to say, Leon, is that you're an American Negro. Aren't you an American Negro? Are you an American Negro?
No.
What are you?
I'm black and beautiful.
What's your nationality?
My nationality is Afro-American.
Very good, man. Keep it up. Go sit down.
That was my shit, man.
Yeah, that's a good ass video.
Yeah, don't it? Afro-American.
And the point, yes, sir.
I don't see none of that you're talking about, and I have. Is it a way I can share my screen?
You can just put it in front of the camera.
Just put it on the screen, and
You might not want to share that.
You might not want to show a birth certificate or whatever. Anyway, I don't want to show
this birth certificate is 1,000 years old. I don't care about this birth certificate. You tripping?
All right.
No, but it don't have no. This original, but it don't have no nationality. It just got basic information. My mom. It has my name, my date, the time I was born, my sex, my the status of my mother. No. The status of me. It was a single birth. Where I was born at the hospital. How many previous deliveries? Oh damn. She had 3 kids. It say how many previous babies she had before me, which was my 3 siblings. It got her name, her age. It got her name, her age, her address, her name again, and it says her relationship is the mother. It got it got the doctor who signed it. And then it got her mailing address. It ain't, and then it got, of course, it got the seals and all that shit. But this
don't give a race or color.
No. And this is my original birth certificate.
So when do we pick out a race or color box? Is it when our parents fill out our Social Security card, or is that when they choose the box for us, or the race or color for us?
What it sound like to me is through time they added that. It might have been it might have been for the Census Bureau to see how many black kids are being born per year or something. I don't know.
So you still
Reese, was that your video that you sent in?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so can I get your thoughts on the video?
My thoughts was when the man was teaching them love, pride, and respect for themselves, and to say, don't have nobody tell you what you are or what you are and what you are not. If you know you for, you should be screaming at the top of to your that's what I was getting out of it. If you know what you are, you should be able to, don't let nobody second guess you, don't let nobody change you. You are what you are. Scream to the top of your lungs. I'm 4 years old. The little boy was like, I'm 4 years old. The man was like, no, you 6. He was like, wait a minute, I'm 4. You know, he had Barron's was shaky a little bit, but it's still, don't let nobody pay you to say that you're something that you're not. Don't let nobody persuade you from being you. Stand on you. And a lot of us don't know where we're going or coming because we don't have that financial footing there, that stability of standing on ground, standing on business, standing on you. You know, don't let nobody back you up. Stay with your right and don't back up on it on your left. You know what I'm saying? And that's how they was giving the kids. They was giving the children affirmations back in the day to say, you know, to grow up. Instead of making your 4 or 5 year old say, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. I tell you right now, I didn't know half that mess we saying to the pledge allegiance at 5 years old, but you made us stand and you made us pledge and you made us put our heart, but you didn't make us stand on us and say who we are, what we are, and make a pledge and oath to ourselves to love ourselves and one another.
But you gotta stand on that, you know, for your, nobody can really teach you that. Just like someone can give instruction, I feel like, or try to give you as best as they can, but they can't make you love yourself.
You can always give them love, Trey.
You can give them, you can give them love, but you know, sometimes people don't be ready to receive it.
If you can drill into me about a flag, you should be able to drill into me, about love.
It's still programming though, because he's not Afro American either. You know, he indigenous to this land, you know, and that's how they fooled us. They got us saying we Negro, we black, and we proud, and all this stuff new. And it ain't nothing you can just pull up on regular Google, and they let you know when they start using the term Afro American.
Read that journal.
People act like we always been Afro American. Nah, we was indigenous to this land. The more we keep switching up who we are and we classifying our kids as something different, they can't never claim the land.
Then when the Spaniards came here, they saw all of these black faces was already here. Columbus called it the black face. Remember, I was told y'all about the Seminole Indians and stuff. Yeah. They look like us.
You mind if I hit on that Afro American term he got up?
Oh, you can see it.
Yeah, I can see it. I can zoom in on my phone, so I'm already zoomed in. You ain't gotta touch it. Afro-American. The term Afro-American was notably popular from the 1960s to the early 1990s as a term for people of African-American descent in the United States. As it holds a similar meaning to African-American, both terms highlight ancestry and heritage over skin color and were popularized by leaders Reverend Jesse Jackson in the late 1980s as a way of to establish cultural integrity and a connection to the continent of origin, akin to other hyphenated American identities, German American. Early usages of similar terms date back to the nation's found period with the term Afro American, documented as early as 1788 in African American appearing in print, on paper, and all that in the news media, everything, in 1782 to 1792. So that was the
Afro American. Where did Negro come from? Because it was my understanding that I read that.
That's a different term. That just because the boy was saying he's African American, that's why he looked up.
Right. That's what I'm saying. They changed it on us to take away from ownership from this. We're indigenous to this land, and the people that he saw was that color. Negro is it? Negro is that color was black. Christopher Columbus saw us. We're indigenous to this land. It should just be we just American. If you're gonna claim this continent as being American, then we should just be American. The Afro part of it was to insinuate that we were brought over here. A lot of us wasn't brought over here. A lot of us was already here. When they did the Great Divide. But Molly, give us history on the word Negro.
I'm pulling it up.
He pulling it up. It wasn't on that page because that was just a term for Afro American, like in how that transitioned to African American and stuff like that. But when he pulls it up, I'll read it though. But it was a good video. Like it was a great video. So I thought you might have pulled a question or something from that because it showed me how somebody can that influence. You know, like the teacher was saying, how I can pretty much deliver something to you in a way that'll make you like doubt yourself because he was sitting there kind of thinking on what he should say and he knows something that, like you were saying, he knows his age, but the way he was delivering it to him made him like, you know, you will never get teachers like that ever again. I had teachers like that, but you'll never get that again though. Like you might have a few. Hope and pray that there's a few that are still that solid with their students, but
no, not because it's because of segregation that we used to have it, but like when we integrated the schools, we lost so much of ourselves trying to get what they had.
Yeah,
and I believe that's where we lost a lot of our stuff. Integration to me was better. You learned more. You learned different. The programming was different. The syllabus was different. What you learned, and then when we had to get integrated, we didn't learn no more of us. We learned all of them and how all of that stuff came out. We lost a lot of us through integration. So
it sounded like they did better without the information of anybody, you know, else for real. But I have the term Negro up there. The term Negro in America was widely considered to be proper and respectful English language term for people of Black African origin from the 18th century until the late 1960s. It began to fall out of favor during the civil rights and Black power movements as activists in the younger generation associated with a painful history of slavery and discrimination, preferring the terms of Black or African American instead. Okay.
I'm not Black.
So from the 18th century to the late 1960s was that era where people were considered to be Negro, and that was considered to be a proper term until it was changed after that. We only became American once we were given Social Security numbers. The dawn of capitalism began. Yeah, that's one of your words, capitalism. I noticed that you be using. What's up, Kyle?
What up, Cal?
What's up, bro?
Hey, y'all. So what did y'all think about that video? You know, Aunt Felicia.
Aunt Felicia.
I said Aunt and Felicia.
I know what you're saying. Aunt Felicia, like you call her Aunt Felicia.
Aunt Felicia.
I mean, because they grew up when schools were still segregated, you know, and they went into
oh, you
damn,
man, Unc ain't 90, man.
Damn, he is not up there with
She was 90 years ago.
Unc your age, man.
No, I'm gonna tell you something though, more. It's funny though, but they still had schools, churches. Like when I was 2 years, I was like what in between 2 and 5. The KKK used to march down University Boulevard every year. They still do it though. No, they still do it. You ain't what I said. They still do it on University Boulevard.
Then we going.
They do it on They do it on. I'm trying to tell
you. And I'm filming it.
They do it on University Boulevard, and they're allowed to burn the grass. They're not allowed to burn crosses. They're allowed to burn grass. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you gotta understand, like you can't say. I mean, because they look at themselves as a religion. They look at themselves as a religion. So you can't say this religion, we're gonna respect this religion, but we can't respect that religion. Nah. So they find a way to respect their religion. And University Boulevard, they usually do this. Like I don't know. I'm not sure. I didn't like the shit when I seen it the first time, even though I didn't even understand it. I didn't like it. I ain't like it. But at the same time, it's not something that I would want to go back and see again even.
Yeah, they consider it as a hate group now, so I doubt they're allowing it. I'm just shocked that it took so long for them to be considered as one. It's like they was considered as Christians. They were just religious. That's amazing to me.
Yeah. Felicia, do you remember secondary schools?
You about to say slavery?
Oh, that my bad. And I meant to say something about the video too. I think that video is a video that says that was teaching the little boy, no matter the world is if you're not gonna be who you want us to be through money, then you're just gonna be messed up. I think he was saying like, don't never allow nobody to buy who you are. Be who you are no matter what.
Yeah.
But I might have got the wrong thing. I might have got the wrong message, but I think that's the message I got. No matter how much money this world offers you, be who you are, because it's worth more than money.
Yeah, that's exactly what it said.
And during the time of
change for nobody. Put $1 in
Felicia, she online?
Yeah, she online now. I think I heard it.
I didn't hear it. Do you remember when schools were segregated? Do you think you learned more when it was segregated or when they started busing you into integration? What do you think? Schools was, because you experienced both, right?
Now, when they started, no, I didn't experience segregation. No, I experienced busing.
Right.
That was 2 different periods. Okay. Because segregation was when they first allowed blacks and white to attend the same school. Busing was taking the I guess what they call the inner city kids, and sending them out to white suburban areas and vice versa. That was busing.
Mm-hmm. Now, when the schools was all, do you remember when your classes was all black? Is what I'm saying.
I never had an all black class.
Okay.
I've always had a few white kids sprinkled here and there.
Okay.
And I loved it.
The curriculum. Like, what year do y'all think that video was? I gotta go back and see what year that video was.
I don't know. I think it was like the 70s or 60s. I know it was a long time ago. I
Auntie was born in the 60s, so she would have been in school in the 70s. She would have been, she was a little girl in school in the 60s.
Yeah, but I went to an all-black school, and it's people that went to school with white kids. Just because them kids went to all-black school at that time, maybe other areas had white kids in the school. They don't make all schools all-black, They might had a few whites in Auntie's school. Down the street might was all-black. It's just the same thing today. I ain't never having a white kid in my school or anything until I got to college.
Got to college.
Yeah.
That's remarkable.
I'm remarkable. Look, we ain't know how to. I ain't not socialize with them. I was like, like, what do I say? Like, they're not the wild. Like, these motherfuckers just like me. It ain't nothing like I seen on TV. Mostly, they just like me. So that's why I don't like that nationality stuff. Anyway, I think I'm a human. I think I'm a human being. I like what he preaching to them. Definitely at that time. At that time, that's what they needed. But today I just feel like they find ways to separate people. You Chinese, you Korean, you this and this. At the end of the day, we all human beings. At the end of the day, we got to find a way to work with each other. It might be some things they better at, or they can plant or grow where they at, and we can trade with them. But now we making trades. It's all about money, So I don't like it, But I understand. What AQ talking about?
No, she was talking about being homeschooled. She said the only time she had what she say? Only time my school was all black was when I was homeschooled because I was the only black student at home. Yeah. you took her back to you almost said slavery. I caught that for real, but I let it go. But then you said this all black. That's why she had that chuckle because she was like, bitch, I'm not that old.
Ronnie, you got
that's what she probably even sound like she wanted to say, but she was like, it took her all the way back. She said, I'm not that fucking old. Shit.
RG, you got anything to say about the video?
Nope, I'm good.
All right. That's announcement time. What we got going on?
All right, I got you. This is the Great Laughs Giving Comedy Show, everybody. This is BET Comic Views Lonnie Davis as the headliner of this event. This event itself is on November 21st at 8 p.m. at 249 Virginia Avenue, Cumberland, Maryland. Tickets for this event are $20 on Eventbrite, $25 at the door if you can't, get your tickets ahead of time. You got a few people in attendance. It's going to be Mr. Quan Williams, LA Josh Preston, David Funnyman Green himself. This is his second show, along with a few more that he has going on for the year, as well as Shout Bout, and it's going to be featuring DJ Blaze on the ones and twos. This is American Legion Post 55 presents a holiday fundraiser, a clean comedy show. You got a few postmasters on here, which are the people that you see in these squares. You can reach out to them for information on how you can get your tickets. It's $20 for the Early Bird special, but if you, for some reason can't do that, you can still get your tickets, but they're going to be $25 at the door. They ask that you get your tickets as soon as you can because the seating is limited. This event itself is going to be on Saturday, December 6th. 6:30 is when the doors open, so you can walk around, mingle, get something to drink, get something to eat, whatever. And then from 7 to 9 is when you have that showtime. So, holiday fundraiser, clean comedy show, everybody. Street Lines, No Child Without a Toy, second annual, not the first, this is the second, and there will be plenty more after this. You have from today, which is November 20th to December 13th, to go ahead and donate the toys and, whatever it is that you can provide, but they're giving you a guideline. New or gently used unwrapped toys, crafts, books, and games suitable from ages newborn to 16. You have information to your left in the square. 930 Fairgott Street, Northwest Washington, D.C. 20011 is the address and zip code, as well as contact information and the QR code that you can scan in that gift box.
Started right, let your energy flow. High takes rising like the morning brew. Fresh ideas and a laugh or two. From the first headline to your daily dose. This is the show where your spirit goes.
I went to Mary Church Terrell Elementary School, but I also went to Georgetown State Prep School, so I was always in the mixed populations class. I went to Hart MS Middle School, and at the same time, my parents had me in Georgia Forest Montessori School. Okay, I went to Duke Ellington School of Arts, high school. That's the first I met exchange students from China and Saudi Arabia. Yeah, I had one named Takar. He was from Japan. Great show. Thank you, AQ. I appreciate that. Make sure you leave that notification on the morning show page if you watch it from there, since you're on Facebook. Definitely appreciate that. What was you saying, Ree? Sorry.
I've always been to mixed school where we had white folks, Chinese folks, because I was going to school, first elementary school through that Beacon Heights Elementary in Riverdale, Maryland was bus. Then we went to Appalachian Elementary, which was a Montessori school, Montessori, we called it Montessori school. Then after that, then I went to District Heights Elementary. Then I went to Berkshire Elementary. So yeah, in all of my schools, I've had always a mix.
Me, I had white kids in my school. White kids in the neighborhood.
High school. Only one middle school though, and all the schools, everybody was on, mixed. So,
I ain't live in those areas. I live in areas straight black people. So you got to go to the neighborhood school. All the neighborhoods around, ain't not one white family live around this. That's probably why. If I went to school uptown, but I'm okay. I got a lot of good white friends now from college. It's cool, man. Man, we be like tomorrow, freaking Friday, then eat. I'm gonna ask some questions to you, Reese.
Freak me.
He's ready to let it loose today. He's got to get a whole
Freak of the
hour.
week.
I wanted to.
He had a question for you.
Okay.
All right.
It's Friday tomorrow.
You said what?
I said Freaky Friday tomorrow. You could ask the question.
I'm gonna ask a question. Why y'all don't y'all tell me?
Yeah, you had a question today.
Nah, I'll be listening real good to Reese. We should say something and then double. Should say something and then double back. I'm letting her know. I'm listening real